Okay. Okay, we have some audience. Hello, how are you? Hello, Veronica, Andrea. Hello from Hyderabad, India. Okay, this is done. Any question? I am fine, thank you. Okay, so are there any question? Then please ask. Otherwise, we will move on. Okay. Shani Ketu in Pisces in 7th house, Jupiter and Jupiter in 4th house in Dhanu. How to interpret it? Both Shani Ketu exalted in Navamsha. Okay. So, understand about Saturn Ketu conjunction is that Saturn represents limitations and Ketu represents separation. Okay. So, seventh house is your relationship, other people, masses, business. Jiva Karaka is relationship, Ajiva Karaka is business. So, when it comes to Jiva Karaka of seventh house, relationship, results are very minimum here. Okay, results are just too minimum because none of them is a provider. As neither Saturn is a provider nor Ketu is a provider. Saturn is limitations, Ketu is separation. So no, none of them is providing anything. So that is what I am saying, that results of relationship matters are very minimum for this person, Best chance for this person to have any sort of relationship is only through long distance relationship, is staying away from each other and maintain a long distance relationship. That is the only chance. It doesn't matter where Jupiter is placed and where Saturn and Ketu are placed in Navamsha. Okay. Navamsha first of all has nothing to do with the relationship, so that is another thing. Navamsha has nothing to do with marriage as an institution, so that situation is gone. Here the results of relationships are very minimum. Only chance is long distance relationship. This position can be helpful in someone's spiritual life. Saturn Ketu both in Pisces, and someone's business. When you get into business setup work, even that business setup work should not be like a partnership business, because even that partnership will go into some trouble. Seventh house is your partnership, and Saturn Ketu shows very limited benefits from partnership also. So go for your own self efforts business, then only you can get some good results with this conjunction in the seventh house. Otherwise, in relationship matters, very limited benefits. Only chance, as I said, is in the long distance relationship. Any further question anyone has? Can Jupiter Saturn conjunction work as natural Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga? The basic definition of Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga is where your ninth lord and tenth lord are anywhere conjunct or getting aspected or changing signs, that kind of thing. For for Taurus, no, for Gemini ascendant people and for Aries ascendant people, we can say that Jupiter Saturn conjunction is working as Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga, but we cannot make it a general rule that for everyone who has Jupiter Saturn conjunction, it is going to be Dharma Karma Adhipati. They should be ruling these two houses. Shani Rahu in Leo in third house. Okay, so you are 79 generation like me. Rahu Saturn in third house Leo. It is difficult conjunction, as we all know, as you have also seen, must have seen in your life. Rahu Saturn in Leo is one of the most difficult planetary combination you can get. Saturn is in the great enemy sign, and then it is further conjunct with Rahu. So what happens is that Rahu is obsession. Okay, Rahu wants to achieve everything right now, and Saturn is like delays, hard work, and perseverance. So this person will face lots of frustration in life. Okay, especially in third house. Third house is your willpower, courage. So this person is going to realize his true potential with lots of delays in his life, in early life, the whatever efforts he is putting may not be giving results, and he will have lots of frustration because of that. Okay, so uh, this Rahu blows things out of proportion, and it blows things related to the planet which is conjunct with. Okay, so Rahu conjunct with Saturn is further blowing those delays, hard work, and perseverance. Unless and until this person puts his best effort over the longest period of time, he is not going to get any good results of that third house. Okay, it is this conjunction will only give good results when it is like a super perseverant person. Okay, and that is what happens with this conjunction, and result is frustration. But eventually, as they grow up, they realize that without putting best effort, nothing is going to happen. So it makes a person very hardworking. Okay, eventually they will become very hardworking people. And this Rahu Saturn conjunction, almost no relationship with younger siblings also. Does Mars in 10th house in Magha give success as it is Digbala? We can say so. It is a very strong position for Mars. Mars in 10th house, then where it gets Digbala, as you said, this directional strength. Plus, it is in friendly sign, and it is in Magha Nakshatra. Magha is the nakshatra of authority and kingdom and all that, royal throne. This Leo is also sign of authority. So Leo, Magha, Mars, there person can be highly ambitious. With this kind of position, person can be highly ambitious, and it can work well for the person, probably in working under others also. But the problem can come up with when they can have lots of ego conflicts. Understand, they both are fiery, Mars and Leo. Okay, so it is a fiery combination. When Mars is in Leo in 10th house, they can have lots of ego conflicts with authority figures initially in their life. If they sustain that ego conflict, then things can get better. But otherwise, if they cannot sustain those ego conflicts, uh, then it is better for them to work for their own. Under others also. But good afternoon, sir, in India. So please feel free to ask if you have any questions. Otherwise, we can meet next week. No issues. Okay. customize. Got it. How are you doing? I am fine, thank you. How to see enemy destruction yoga? Is it good to have sixth lord exalted or debilitated? My Saturn in fourth house in Aquarius. My Saturn in fourth house in Aquarius, third aspect on sixth house. As I understand, every planet should be strong. Okay, this is my view that planet should ideally be strong, and no planet should be weak. They should be in good dignity, regardless of them being any lord. Okay, sixth lord, eighth lord, or 12th lord, any lord should be ideally they should be in a strong position, either exalted, own, friendly, or neutral sign. Okay, because not only let's take this example. If sixth lord is debilitated, as I understand, it will reduce your ability to fight against your illnesses. Okay, I know there is a theory going on that if sixth lord is weak, then your diseases are weak. Okay, then person will not get long term illnesses, something like that. This theory is going on. But if it is so, then Helen Keller should have lived a very healthy life. She had Saturn debilitated in Aries in 6th house, and 6th Lord Mars was also debilitated. By that logic, Helen Keller should have lived the most healthiest life ever. But we all know that she lived a life of lifelong illnesses. Okay, that is the reason, first reason. Second thing, even if you want to believe in that theory that sixth lord is weak, so it is going to make your illnesses weak. That means you will not have illnesses, and you will win over your enemies. Your enemies will be weak. That planet, that sixth house lord, represent many other things. Like in this case, sixth house is in the case you have mentioned. Sixth house, I think, is Mars. Scorpio ascendant. Mars rules the sixth house. So Mars not only rules your sixth house, it also rules your ascendant. If you want your Mars to be debilitated, you also want your ascendant lord to be debilitated. Mars also represents your willpower, courage. So if you want your Mars to be debilitated, then you want your willpower and courage to be debilitated. Mars also represents your brothers, male friends, your real estate matters. So if you want your sixth house lord Mars debilitated, you want these things also get debilitated. Okay. So this is what I am trying to say, that every planet represent many good things and many bad things, many positive and many negative. There is no planet, no house which only represent only good things. Even the 8th house, most malefic house, it also represents lotteries. It also represents your business benefits. It also represents your serving other people. It also represents your inheritance. Okay, so there are benefits coming from every house, every planet, and every sign, and there are losses also coming from every house, every planet, and every sign. This is what I mean to say. Then if you want your sixth lord debilitated, maybe your daily work life may not never get settled, because sixth lord is also sixth house is also your daily work life. If that is debilitated, maybe you may never find a good environment to prosper in your daily work life. Okay, that's why I feel that every planet, ideally, I know that every planet cannot be strong. I have that much common sense. But ideally, if planets are strong in your chart, then it is better, because even in this case, if sixth lord is strong, then person will have enough abilities to deal with with his obstacles, enemies and diseases. Okay, that's why I feel that planet should be strong. What about second lord in third house in Dhanishta nakshatra? Mm, Again, which is the planet? Okay, what is the planet, and which sign it is in? Because Dhanishta can be either in Capricorn or in Aquarius, that depends. But second lord in third house shows that someone's wealth is coming through business. Okay, coming through self efforts. Someone's best wealth is coming through self efforts. Now understand what I mean to say by best wealth is that we can earn wealth anywhere. Okay, we can gain wealth anywhere. I have been in 4 different professions so far. This is my fourth profession, and I was earning everywhere. In When I was a lawyer, then also I earned money. When I was in law teaching, then also I earned money. When I was in corporate, then also I was earning money. But the best money I am making is in this profession. Okay, so that is what I mean to say, that astrologically second house shows what is your best possibility of earning your money, and if that is in the third house, that means your best money is coming from third house related matters. Okay, which is self efforts, business and communication. But it largely depends on what is that planet, but it should be in the business setup only. Any further question? What is the result of Mars in third house and Saturn in ninth mutual aspect for Aries ascendant? For Aries ascendant people, Mars rules the first and the eighth, Saturn rules the 10th and the 11th. Okay, and Mars is in the third house. First of all, it shows that person's life path is going towards third house Gemini of self efforts, business and communication. So this person should not try to work under others. This person should go towards his own business setup environment. At the same time, Saturn's aspect is there, which shows that this realization of doing business itself will come in his late life. Means somewhere in his 30s, he will realize that he should be in his own business. Before that, he will try to work under different jobs and he may not have proper recognition authority, which is an indication that he should start his own business. Okay. Another thing with this conjunction or mutual aspect of Mars Saturn which happens is that Mars wants to achieve everything quickly. Mars is always gravitating forward towards its objective or goal, and Saturn is all about delays, hard work, and perseverance. So, best way to understand Mars Saturn conjunction is like a hurdle race where you are putting your best effort to move forward and reach your target, but there are so many hurdles or and barricades or blockages in between. So this mutual aspect or conjunction leads to lot of frustration in person's life, because Mars wants to achieve things quickly and Saturn is blocking things. Okay, that's where the delay and frustration can come up, but eventually it will make a person very hardworking. They will realize with time that okay, nothing can happen in my life without putting best effort. So eventually it can make someone very hardworking, but still in early life they may try to do job setup work, but eventually they will get into their own business. Okay. Saturn in third house in Rohini. Saturn in third house in Rohini means it is in Taurus, Pisces ascendant person. Saturn rules 11th and the 12th and sits into the Taurus. Okay. Saturn in third house is basic planetary placement which pushes person towards his own business. Third house is house of your self efforts. Saturn is delays hard work and perseverance. So with delay, okay, in their 30s they may be pushed towards having their own business, and that's where they are going to get the best benefits. uh, I don't know the whole chart, but as it is in Rohini, maybe one possible business field is finance, wealth, anything related with beauty and all that. Conveniences, luxuries because of Rohini. But eventually means I have seen people, my clients and all, getting into business with Saturn in third house even in their 60s or 70s. So uh, it depends on how much delay they want to do, but sooner or later they have to get into their own business. No, they have no other option. Okay. Jupiter in Virgo in 11th house, Mercury in ninth house. 11th lord is 11th away from itself. Does it mean big wealth? Jupiter, Mercury very close to ascendant degree. Big wealth if person is in Mercury related field. Okay. Any planet can give you the benefits when you are involving yourself in matters related with that planet. Okay. First of all, this person should go through Jupiter or Mercury dasha. Okay, then he can expect those benefits coming. But even then, uh, Mercury is all about business. Mercury is in ninth house. Ninth house is 12th from the 10th. So Mercury represents Mercury's placement represents loss of authorities. So these people are not going to get any benefit if they are working under others authority, although there is a Shubkartari yoga also which is happening, but still I feel that it is better to get into their own business, and then only they can expect this big wealth coming. If you are not doing anything related with the planet which is indicating your wealth, then you cannot expect the best results. Then the average kind of result will come, and we can be happy with those results. But if you want to have the best results, you have to get into your own business. Okay, in this current in this situation, I had the similar situation in my chart or in my life. I have Rahu Saturn conjunction in 10th house, and I have Jupiter in ninth house, Cancer. And for first 4 years of my Jupiter dasha, I was working in corporate world. Okay. So at that time, I was frustrated in my career because I was not growing as I was expecting. But I was not doing anything related with ninth house where my Jupiter is placed. Understand, Jupiter dasha is going on. Jupiter is in ninth house, but I am working in a field which is activating my 10th house. So I just needed to have a switch from 10th house to ninth house. So when I resigned and I started this consultancy business, best results of Jupiter dasha started coming up. Before that also I was getting results, but those were average results. If you want to get the big wealth, best wealth, then get into your own business. Don't get into something which is your dasha is not allowing to. Okay. Moon in Chitra Nakshatra, fifth house. Again, Chitra can be in two signs. Okay, it can be in either in Virgo or in Libra, if I am, yeah, right. But anyways, Chitra is the nakshatra of creativity. Chitra itself represents pictures. Moon represents mind. Okay, so when Moon is in Chitra nakshatra, it is a creative mind. This person can be very creative, especially in the fifth house, and more especially if it is in Libra sign. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of creativity. So this person can be very creative, and can have lots of creative interest. They can be very good at drawing anything to do with pictorial representations. Okay, that is one of the characteristics of Chitra. They can be very much interested in architecture also, because of the lordship deity of Lord Vishwakarma. And at the same time, this is the nakshatra of ego clashes. Okay, it is the nakshatra of ego clashes because of the mythological story of Sun and Sandhya involved. So that's where the difficulty can come up in relationship matters, where they can have lots of ego conflicts in their relationship. Okay. Okay. Yo, Libra. Yeah, as I said, it can make someone very creative. What elements of Vedic astrology should be changed when applied in the southern hemisphere, for example, planets' direction? I don't think I can help you in that. I have no idea. And maybe I may study and I may later tell you. But right now I am having no idea about it. Okay. Sorry. Any further question? You said your best came when you concentrate on Jupiter, concentrated on should we pay attention to the Dasha planets for career? Yeah, Dasha planet results will be far more active. Okay. Understand every planet is active in chart. There is no planet which is not active. Only thing is that Dasha results will be right on your face. You can feel them very effectively in your life. So that's why, like wherever Dasha planet is placed, if we get involved ourselves into activities related with that house, then things can be better. Now there can be another question that we cannot change our career as per the change of the dasha. If I started Saturn dasha in 2027, then it is not that I can suddenly change my career. But if we closely interpret a chart, okay, we will understand that somehow that other planet dasha is also activating this planet, earlier planet. I mean to say that if you have started following your chart or planetary position for career matters, then all the subsequent dashas will somehow be aligned with your career. Okay, other dashas will also activate the same houses and same planets, which will bring the same results. Like I have suppose like I am starting my Saturn dasha in 2027. So Jupiter is in Pushya nakshatra for me, so it is ruled by Saturn. So Jupiter will remain active in Saturn dasha also. Okay, this is what I mean to say, that it is not that with Saturn dasha again I need to change my career. Nothing like that. The same planet will be active through different ways, and it will keep you in the same profession or career which you have started following as a life path in a particular dasha. Okay. Mm, okay. You're welcome. Right. Any further question? I think I am late today. I had a call in morning, so I could not come in that time. There is a rise in COVID cases. Would this be a outcome of Capricorn gathering? I don't know about COVID. Okay. Mm, I'm not good at this mundane astrology or mundane predictions, global predictions, and all. There are lots of things involved, so I prefer not to make any global prediction, that like elections and all that. Whenever I tried, I failed miserably, so I prefer to leave it. Lagna Lord Mars in 10th house in just a second. Okay. Lagna Lord Mars in 10th house in Leo in Pura Falguni Nakshatra. Is it causing too much ego? Leo is the sign of ego, and Mars is the fiery planet. So, yeah, it can bring ego issues. It can make someone having ego conflict, especially with father or any authority figure at work. Okay, so this can bring ego issues. Okay, I think we should do planetary placement, transit shows shift, change in career. Yes, that's why ninth house represents loss of authority or resignations, firing, layoffs, and fifth house represents change of your work environment. So whenever ninth house and fifth house get activated, person can have a change in work environment. Okay, whenever person goes to through eighth house dasha, the whole life can take a major change. Okay, that is if eighth lord is in the 10th house, 10th lord is in the eighth house, then also like there can be major change in eighth house dasha or 10th house dasha. So all these things can bring major changes in your career. Okay, it depends upon individual chart as to which planet is bringing that change. Great, thank you. Let's meet next week on our proper time so that we can have more questions. Anyways, take care, enjoy your Sunday, and have a nice time. Take care, bye.